and welcome to Connect Live. I'm Dawn Peters, and today in the studio we have Brian Roberts, CEO of ConneXion and a Vistage chair. Welcome, Brian.
Thanks for having me, Dawn.
Thank you. I know in amongst your work with executive peer groups, you do a lot with the functional accountability chart versus the standard organizational chart. Perhaps you can talk to that.
Correct. This is very powerful. I actually did this probably 20-some years ago when I was with a company. We had just acquired another company. And it was not going well. And I was tired with me and two other VPs about who's doing what and where and why. So I said, you know what, let's just get into a room together, put up a functional chart instead of an org chart, all the boxes of everything that needs to get done based on where we are today. We need 3 of these and 2 of these and 1 of these or whatever. And I also said, and oh, by the way, at the end of this, I think there might just be 2 VP boxes. And I'll tell you right now, I'm willing to move into another part of the organization if that happens, because the other 2 were really banging heads, to be honest with you. So I just didn't want that to play into it. Well, we threw all the functions of the business, and we had all the names of the people over here, because sometimes you get blinded when you have the names involved on an org chart, right? That doesn't really matter. What functions do you need to get done? And then what you do is you pull the people and say who's going to be accountable for those functions. Either who's accountable today, really, is what you need to look at. And what we found is when we did that exercise is we had some boxes with no names in it. So we go, okay, well, there's a hole. No wonder we're having problems there. And some we had people with multiple boxes, right? So, okay, no wonder they're stressed out because they're doing too many things, right? Then at the end, sadly, we also had some people that were still on the sidelines that really didn't have a home for them anymore. And that was just part of the whole merger and acquisition thing. So it was kind of tough from that perspective. But I recommend now that all my companies that I work with look at a functional org chart instead, and just put those up there, and they'll realize that because of growth and everything else, or because of where they are and where they're looking to go, that they may not have the right people anymore either. So it can be a tough exercise, but it's a very powerful exercise and will help you get to the next level.
But in the end, it's for the success of the company, which has got to keep that goal in mind, surely.
Absolutely, and these are the tough decisions that business owners have to make all the time. But as you're growing, it's the old, what got you here can't get you there. Sometimes this will make it, painfully obvious why you're having so many issues or challenges in your company.
Yes, absolutely. Is there one story or you can share with us about how this got implemented and then changed the company for the better?
I would say I've got a bunch of them that are going through the process right now, and so we're not like at the end of those, but I can tell you that the one I was talking about 20 years ago, we really did get things rocking and rolling much better, and we cleared the air on some things with the 3 VPs. We actually did find home for all 3 of us in the new org chart, so it worked out just fine.
Fantastic. So if people want to find out more about how to implement this and work with you, how do they do that?
Great. Just email me at brian.roberts@vistagechair.com.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Brian.
Thanks, Don.
Thank you for watching the Connect Live show. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please go to connectionhub.biz.